EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Everybody flying in. Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go. He's coming. Hey, kill.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Go. Tight. Tighten up. Right Monday down. Tight up.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And right away, he lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they create some nice space for him.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
46.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Maurice Hurst. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Now Prescott on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw his Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. The end result, 21 yards.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Check. Check out now. Hot. 29.
From the gun on 3rd down. Carr. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It wasn't 3rd and long. It was more like 3rd and attainable. And oftentimes, offense just want to run enough to pick up a 1st down. But I think they wanted to break tendency there. Catch the defense.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown, 38 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. To throw is Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And with that run, he's already at 100 yards here before halftime. So if he sees the same kind of action in the second half, he could be on his way to a career game.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott now from the 50. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Now back to the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott now. Rolling to his right. He's going to go up top. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown. As the first half is winding down, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
We got this.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing it.
And the Raiders have got him. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. Out to the left, that's where the tight end Moreau is. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Carr now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a 1st down.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. And this one's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Smith tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. Here now, Johnny Townsend. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. He'll spot it at the 18-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. The give is to Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd and inches, Prescott. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Credit the sack to Jonathan Hankins.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Give him 32 on the play.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Watch tight end. Everyone, we got 4. 4 down. 20.
Prescott on first down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Joker.
A handoff left, Elliott. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A first down throw for Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have...
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown.